Now see practice set 1.2. You open your books and see the practice set 1.2. In practice set 1.2, the first question is there. So compare the given segment, and one table is given. In this table, the point A, B, C, D and E is given. The point A having the coordinate -3 and B coordinate 5, C coordinate 2, D coordinate -7 and E coordinate 9. It is given in the table, and by this table, according to given this information, you have to take and find out whether these two segments are congruent or not. So you have to compare these two segments, it means. So first, how to compare? The first segment D, what is the length of segment D? You have to find out. You already know the formula, greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. So it is length of D is equal to, the greater coordinate is, see here, E means 9 is greater, and the D is -7. E is 9 and D is -7. And greater is 9 and -7 is smaller. So greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. So 9 minus -7. It means 9 plus 7. It is total 16. 16 unit. The distance is 16 unit, or length is 16 unit. D. Now find out the length of second segment, that is AB segment. Segment AB. Now what is the length of segment AB? Here A and B. Point A is -3 and point B is 5. So the coordinate of B is greater, that is 5 is greater. So length of AB is equal to 5 minus -3. So it is 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Now see, in equation 1, the segment D is having the distance, that is 16 unit, and the length of AB is, that is 8 unit. So these two are not equal, so they are not congruent. We already defined that. What is the congruency of two segments? If the lengths are equal, then that two segments are said to be congruent, but the lengths are not equal. It means length DE is not congruent to length AB. So therefore they are not congruent. Now second is segment BC and segment AD. You have to compare these two segments. Now similar thing. First you have to find out the distance, length of BC. So point B is here. It is having 5 coordinate, and C, that is having 2. Means B is greater and C is smaller coordinate. So that is length BC is equal to 5 minus 2. So it is 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. The equation number 1. So you find out the first length of BC. Now you have to find out the length of AD. Now what is length of AD? So A having -3 coordinate and D having -7. Now here -3 and -3, which is the greater? Greater is -3. Okay, so first you have to take -3. So length of AD is equal to -3 minus -7. So you get -3 plus 7. Minus plus. So -3 plus 7, it is 4. Again you see the equation number 1 and 2. Here equation 1 having the length 3 and here equation 2 having the length 4. So they are not equal. So therefore segment BC, that is length of BC is not congruent to length of AD. Therefore segment BC is not congruent to segment AD. In this way you have to find out whether they are congruent or not. If they are not congruent, so you can write length of BC is not congruent to length of AD. And the third is also there, so you have to do that third sum. So now you come to next question, that is question number 2. In this question number 2, you have to use the concept of midpoint. You already learned the midpoint concept. Now here the AB length is given 8 and M is the midpoint of AB. Then you have to find out the length of AM. Now see here, if you want to find out the length of AM and M is the midpoint of AB, then length of AB is equal to double of length of AM. because M is the midpoint. So you can write this formula, length of AB is equal to 2 into length of AM. So length of AB is given, that is 8, 2 into length of AM. Now you have to find out the length of AM. So length of AM is equal to 2 by 8, that is 4 unit. So in this way you have to find out the length of AM. Now one more question is there, the third question, that is also depend upon the midpoint concept. So there the length of AM is given and you have to find out the AB. Length of AM is given, that is, let it is 4. Then you have to find out AB means 4 into 2. Here you have to divide and there you have to multiply the AM 2 by 2 to you get AB. Okay, so you have to do that third sum. I have already given in the assignment that sum. Now the question number 4. The question number 4 of practice set 1.2. Now what is the question? Here the length of different segments is given. That is, length of AB is given 5 centimeter. The length of BP is given 2 centimeter. The length of AP is given 3.4 centimeter. And you have to compare the segment. Now compare means what? You have to decide which segment is greater and which segment is smaller, or they equal. Okay. So first see, AB is 5, BP is 2 and AP is 3. It means the highest length is AB, that is 5 centimeter, and the lowest or smaller length is BP, that is 2 centimeter, and AP is greater than BP. So first you can say that AB is greater than AP because it is 5 and is 3.4, and again BP is greater than AP. So lastly you can say that AB is greater than AP and AP is greater than BP, means the greatest length is AB and smallest length is BP. So AB is greater than AP and AP is greater than BP. In this way you can compare the given segment. Okay. Now the next question also there. So you can go to the next question. So we can stop now here. So the next question in next lecture. Thank you for that.